Across the vast expanse of Asia, a network of ancient routes connected distant lands. We know them as the Silk Road. More than just pathways, these routes were arteries of cultural exchange and global trade for centuries. Stretching over 4,000 miles, the Silk Road wove its way through diverse landscapes. From the bustling cities of China to the Roman Empire, the Silk Road facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and innovations. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity and our desire to connect with the wider world. The Silk Road story begins during the Han Dynasty in China, around the 2nd century BCE. This was a time of great innovation and expansion for the Chinese Empire. Emperor Wu, seeking allies in the West, opened up trade routes. His vision was to create a network that would not only bring wealth but also foster diplomatic relationships. These routes, initially focused on silk, quickly became conduits for a dazzling array of goods. Spices, precious stones, and exotic animals were just a few of the items that traversed these paths. Silk, highly prized for its beauty and rarity, became synonymous with these routes, lending them their now famous name. The luxurious fabric was sought after by royalty and nobility across continents. The demand for silk, along with other precious commodities from the East, fueled the growth of the Silk Road. Merchants and traders traveled vast distances, braving harsh climates and treacherous terrains. This demand connected the East and West in a web of trade relationships that would shape the course of history. The Silk Road became a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and innovations, influencing civilizations for centuries to come. The Silk Road was more than just a conduit for silk and luxury goods. It was a vibrant tapestry of cultures and commerce. Spices from the East, such as pepper and cinnamon, became highly sought after in the West. Precious stones, ceramics, and textiles also traveled along the routes, reflecting the diverse craftsmanship of the regions. Beyond material goods, the Silk Road facilitated the exchange of knowledge, beliefs, and ideas. Buddhism, originating in India, spread eastward along the Silk Road, finding fertile ground in China and other parts of Asia. Section 4. Perils and Promises on the Caravan Trails. Journeying along the Silk Road was not without its challenges. Traders faced treacherous mountain passes, scorching deserts, and the ever-present threat of bandits. These journeys, often taking months or even years, demanded resilience and resourcefulness. Despite the hardships, the potential for profit lured many to brave the Silk Road. The exchange of goods generated wealth and prosperity for those who dared to venture into the unknown. The Silk Road, for all its perils, offered the promise of riches and the allure of distant lands. Section 5. The Shifting Tides of Trade. The Silk Road's dominance began to wane in the 15th century, marking the end of an era that had lasted for over a millennium. This ancient network of trade routes had connected the East and West, facilitating not just the exchange of goods but also ideas, culture, and technology. The rise of maritime trade routes pioneered by European explorers like Vasco da Gama and Christopher Columbus provided alternative pathways for goods to flow between East and West. These explorers opened up new sea routes that bypassed the traditional land routes. These sea routes, while still perilous and fraught with their own challenges, offered larger cargo capacity and eventually proved more efficient. The ability to transport more goods at once and the relative speed of sea travel made these routes increasingly popular. The decline of the Silk Road was gradual, but ultimately inevitable. As maritime trade flourished, the once bustling caravan routes saw fewer and fewer travelers. Political instability along the routes and changing economic landscapes further contributed to its decline. Empires rose and fell, and with them, the safety and stability of the Silk Road diminished. The once bustling trade routes gradually fell into disuse, leaving behind a legacy etched in history. Today, the remnants of the Silk Road serve as a testament to a time when it was the lifeline of global trade and cultural exchange. Section 6. The Enduring Legacy of the Silk Road. While the Silk Road may have faded from prominence, its legacy lives on in many ways. It was not just a network of trade routes but a bridge between civilizations. The routes fostered cultural exchange and trade for over a millennium, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Merchants, explorers, and scholars traveled these paths, sharing knowledge, ideas, and goods. The art, architecture, and cuisine of countless cultures reflect the Silk Road's enduring influence. From the intricate designs of Persian rugs to the spices that flavor our food, the Silk Road's impact is undeniable. Today, initiatives like China's Belt and Road Project seek to revive the spirit of the ancient roots. These modern endeavors aim to create new pathways for trade and cultural exchange. By investing in infrastructure and promoting trade, these initiatives aim to forge new connections and foster economic growth across Asia and beyond. They are building the highways and railways of the future. The Silk Road serves as a reminder of our interconnectedness and the enduring power of human ingenuity and collaboration. It shows us that through cooperation and shared goals, we can achieve remarkable things.